and it's used to connect students with the Everglades and how to be great Everglades stewards. Our program has grown significantly in the past 3 years, and the demand for Everglades education is higher than ever, thanks to our amazing teachers. Now, in tradition of our face-to-face symposium, let's have a little fun. So we're gonna do that with our first poll question. Have you worn pajamas to a virtual event? So your poll is gonna pop up on your screen. Let us know. Never. 100% yes. Business on the top, PJs on the bottom, or you are still in pajamas. We'll give you a few seconds to answer that poll and press submit. Mickey PJs for the win. Looks like we're living our best life with these PJs. Let's give us another second to enter the poll. Ooh, okay, over 67% that we are happy in PJs. Good, you can wear PJs all day today. Let's get into some Zoom housekeeping. That way we can answer your questions and move through all of our presentations today seamlessly. First off, register for each session individually. You will be logged out after each session. Don't worry, if you have not registered, it will be open until each session begins. If you look in your chat box, you'll also see those links to register. Our team is back there posting those links. You can also go on evergladesliteracy.org. You'll see a new tab, 2020 Virtual Teacher Symposium, and all your registration links are there as well. Each session will run for approximately 30 minutes with an additional 10 minutes to ask questions. All questions, which you guys are experts. I see the chat, we have 71 chats already, so you guys have this under control. We'll ask all of our questions in the chat box. Our chat box can be found at the bottom of your screen in your window. Click or tap chat and the chat window will appear for you. It will be on the right if you are not in full screen, and if you are in full screen, it will be a window that you can move around your screen. Press enter and panelists and attendees. Also, everyone will receive a follow-up email with a certificate for each session, for follow-up, and session that includes Can we check now? I hear that I lost some volume. Are we good? Oh, fantastic. I'm back. Okay, let me go back 1 second. Technology. So I just want to make sure we have our Zoom in line here. Our housekeeping is good to go. Register for each session. You will be logged out of each. Check your chat box. You will have your registration links there, or go online. All session registration will be open until session begins. They will run approximately 30 minutes with a 10-minute question. All questions can be asked in your chat box at the bottom of your screen. Make sure that you're typing your message and pressing enter to send to all panelists and attendees. Everyone will receive a follow-up email with a certificate of completion for each session, a follow-up survey, and session information, which will include the presentation and all other presentation materials like links to curriculum and handouts. All right, I'm glad my mic is working. That's a little scary when you're online. So here is our team. You'll notice that we have grown. So over the last 5 years, it started with myself, and we have Bianca Casuto, our education program manager, Susan Toth in Martin County, Kim Gooch in Orlando as our coordinator, Annalise Fuso, who is our assistant in Miami-Dade, Alicia Torres, you'll recognize her face. She has now joined our team as the Champion Schools manager. And Keely Philpott, she is behind the scenes, and she's gonna make sure that if you have any tech issues that you can email her. So in your chat box, you will find her email address, and it's also in your registration email. Everyone is here, although not face-to-face, they are behind the scenes, watching the chat, answering questions, and getting ready for their session. The Everglades Literacy Program has had one goal from its inception 5 years ago, and that's to empower the next generation of conservation stewards by investing in teachers who drive the culture within their schools, and it benefits our local and ecological communities. So after the last 5 years, we have been working really hard to build our community, because what we have learned is that when students, teachers, administrators, and school personnel are engaged together in learning about the Everglades, we're passionate about conservation, the entire culture of a school can shift. Our annual symposium is one tool we use to connect our community and build support system for teachers and schools. Now, as we've all transitioned to working from home and distance learning, the Everglades Foundation's education team has transitioned alongside you, adapting our curriculum and sharing distance learning resources. Now, there's a lot of new programs we're offering, and we're really building those up and building rigor and opportunities for all of our classrooms across the state. So our 2020 Champion School Celebration happened at the end of the month. As soon as the school year ends, we are still offering one-on-one support. And if you attend the first session, our ladies will take you through all of those opportunities. We are now offering virtual teacher training, curriculum design for distance learning, virtual classroom presentations so we can meet you in your classroom with our wonderful curriculum and presentations, field trips with 360 videos, and a brand new website at evergladesliteracy.org. As we embark on this unprecedented journey into the 2020-2021 school year, I want to assure you that our team and education partners are here to support you in and out of the classroom. So if you have any questions, you have other ideas, need more support, let us know. We'll be there for you. It is imperative that we remain steadfast in our efforts to educate the next generation of Everglades stewards. I believe that I have said this before, but let me reemphasize it. You are the key to Everglades restoration. So you have asked, and we are preparing to deliver. We're going bigger and bolder in 21. Our Champion Schools program for K-5 we will recruit 60 new schools. So if you are not a Champion School, we have a new person on board ready to go to expand those opportunities. We're going to extend our evidence-based research study through our Champion Schools program to really get an idea of what our student impact looks like in that program. We are currently designing and will pilot our middle school Everglades Champion Schools program. For all you middle school teachers who have been asking for it, we're ready. Reach out to us. We're building our pilot schools right now. And lastly, we are developing a high school Everglades Champion Schools program, and we will be adding some new curriculum for climate and sustainability. So with our high school program, what we have is we have a strong foundation of high school students that are working in an advisory committee format. So if you have a high school student anywhere in the state that you think could benefit both our program and themselves by becoming part of that advisory committee, send their contact to me. I'll reach out to them and send them their application. And that's jdiaz@evergladesfoundation.org. And you'll have that all in your follow-up emails as well. Now, we have all been learning about many new technologies, platforms, and tools, as well as our team. So we want to share a little bit about what's your favorite platform, technology, or tool that has really helped you to shift to online teaching. As your poll comes up, you'll notice that there is an other. Share that in the chat, because what we'll do is we'll screenshot that chat and we'll share these resources in your follow-up email to make sure everybody has an opportunity to get those in their bucket of tools for the next school year. Google Classroom, Canvas, oh, I see Nearpod, absolutely. And a little plug for us, evergladesliteracy.org, Class Dojo, or other, and share it in your chat. We'll give you a few seconds to get your poll answers in. Oh, Flipgrid, yes, Flipgrid. Seesaw, nice, I forgot about some of these. Oh, boom cards, that's a new one. We'll have to research boom cards. Yes, Zoom. We are definitely using a lot of Zoom. All right, oh, Canvas, 40%, that's big. Okay, good. Well, we'll get all of these other opportunities in the chat emailed to you so you can kind of see and share and ask questions. And our team will do a little more investigating in that Canvas. And I love those Google Classrooms that you're all setting up. I can't wait to do my own. Maybe that's what I'll do over the next couple of weeks so we can share that with you. So without further ado, let's get started and introduce our lineup of speakers today. Are you ready for the next school year? I know I am not just yet, but we have been prepping and we have been getting things in order to make sure. Ooh, lots of yeses. I'm so excited for you guys. Good for you. Well, keep your classroom connected at 9:45 with our team. You know, hear from our team. They're going to dive you into all the tools that we have, our new opportunities all through our website. But also you'll learn how to explore Everglades habitats through 360-degree interactive videos and how to integrate field observation skills and data collection with your young scientists. Don't miss that session. And how timely is session 2? Kickstart your content with a scientist in every classroom. Physical and virtual interactions with scientists from a variety of scientific fields. You'll get acquainted with these scientists. You'll learn how to access them and get them into your classroom. But you'll also learn the benefits of long-term collaboration with scientists in your classroom and using data. Now, all I had to hear about the next session was apps, drones, GeoBus, maps, VR goggles. I'm really excited about this session. Dr. Hawthorne will really connect us to the power of people, the classroom, and geospatial technologies. It's really going to teach us how to use citizen science in GIS. So we're excited. Dr. Hawthorne also has some other ideas about how to integrate that in your virtual classroom. So don't miss that session for those tools. Dr. Hawthorne is awesome. Give me a second. Here we go. From one of our amazing partners at the FPL Turkey Point Clean Energy Center, we have Mike Lorette, a wildlife biologist. And I'm really excited because this is 40 years of crocodile data that he's going to share with us that we can use across grade levels. He has some graphs and charts that we can really get an idea of what's been happening and how do we connect species conservation to habitat management. Maybe we'll even get a little surprise in that presentation. Let's see what that looks like. But we look forward to Mike at 1 p.m. Don't forget to register. Now, most of us have been through Everglades 101, but now we're going to graduate to Everglades for majors. So at 1:45 p.m., look out for Dr. Davis, one of the most amazing science communicators I have met. He will be doing our Advancing Everglades Restoration. And when you're done with this presentation, you'll be able to communicate like an expert about Everglades restoration and really learning the importance of the rules and infrastructure and all these projects happening within the system that allows our water managers to build capacity that minimizes harm and maximizes the benefits to environment and our population. And last but not least, how are you feeling today? I've had my days a little stressed. Some days are better than others, finding my garden, some breathing techniques. I'm super excited to welcome Chi Kim. She is the CEO of Pure Edge, And during this time, we're going to learn a little bit about the neuroscience of stress. You know, in order to impact others, we must first have an impact ourselves. So treat yourself to this session. Learn the basics of neuroscience. Learn how to support your own well-being as educators and administrators. And during this session, take home those tools that's going to help support your learners through social, emotional, and academic development. It'll teach you some movement, exercises, and rests that you can open up your virtual classroom with and also close it down to keep us connected. I'm excited about this. She'll also share that everything will be free and online, that you can access all this. So take this session to wind down, connect with ourselves, and prepare for the next school year. Let's spend a few seconds. If you have any questions before we get started, I can answer them for you now, but do remember our team is behind there ready to answer all of your questions for every session. We'll also be watching our emails to make sure that we can answer any of those questions. All right, looks like you guys are ready. So stay tuned, make sure you are connecting with us. We encourage you to post pictures and thoughts throughout these presentations. Be sure to post and tag us. We'd love to share your experiences. You can find us at the Everglades Foundation or on Facebook, or Everglades Literacy Program on Facebook. Tag us on Twitter at Everg Foundation and Instagram at Everglades Foundation. Don't forget to hashtag Everglades Literacy. I do want to go back to questions real fast. Do you work with homeschool groups? We absolutely do. Reach out to our coordinators and we can follow up with all that information. As a reminder, our program is free to all schools, teachers, educators, parents, and community. So everything on the website can be found, and we can share and train both virtually and when we can in person. So let's get ready for our day. We're super excited to have you here. Next up is session 1 at 9:45 a.m. This is our team, Everglades Literacy Program, keeping your classroom connected. We will post the registration link in the chat. Yeah, go and get some Cuban coffee. Go refill your cup for an exciting day of sessions with our presenters. We will log out of every session, so make sure you're registered. And we will see you about 2 minutes before 9:45.